Come to sit on your yoga mat on your shins. Legs about hip distance apart. Sit nice and tall. And on an inhale, lift the arms, lift the hips, sending the hips slightly forward. Exhale, come down. Move with your breath, really controlled movement. Maybe your head comes slightly back. Maybe your hips come slightly more forward on each inhale. Being really gentle here, just warming up the body. From here, send yourself forward onto all fours. The wrists, elbows, and shoulders are in one line. On your next exhale, push the mat away from you, rounding the back. Holding it here. Should feel really good between the shoulder blades. Breathe deeply. Inhale the right arm up overhead. Exhale, send it underneath the left arm. You can bring your shoulder and head to the mat and breathe deeply here. Inhale back to center and exhale. Inhale the left arm up overhead. Exhale, thread it underneath the right arm. Bring the left shoulder and the head to the mat. Breathe deeply. Inhale back onto all fours. And exhale. Curl the toes, lift the hips up. Downward dog. Make any kind of small movements here you need to warm up the backs of the legs. Push the mat away from you. And let the neck go. Inhale and just take a walk to the top of the mat. Hang heavy here. And bend the knees, coming down to a squatted position. Exhale, intend to straighten. Inhale, come down as far as is comfortable for you. Hug the knees into the chest. Exhale, intend to straighten. Last time, inhale, come down, hug the knees. Exhale, intend to straighten the legs. Inhale, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, micro bend in the legs. Inhale, the arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, flat back, come forward, reach forward. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, the right arm up overhead. You can bend the knees if you need to. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale onto the fingertips, flat back, look ahead. Exhale, bend the knees. And intend to straighten. Inhale, roll up, micro bend in the legs. And bring the feet together, legs together, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, the arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, fall forward, fingers in line with the toes, chin to shins. Inhale, flat back, look ahead. Exhale, plant the hands into the mat. Step the left foot back into low lunge. Coming down just as far as feels good for the left hip flexor, and then bring the knee down. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Maintaining the connection to your breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm comes back. Inhale the center. Exhale, plant the hands into the mat, step back for plank position. Lower down, elbows in. Inhale, pull through, up dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. You may need to bend the knees here. That's okay, just picture your body as an upside down letter V. Pushing into the thumb and the first finger especially to take the weight off the wrist. Inhale, step the left leg forward. Low lunge, coming just as far as feels good for the right hip flexor. Inhale, set the right knee down, bringing the arms up overhead, finding your balance here. Really pushing into all four corners of the left foot. On your next inhale, send your right arm forward, left arm back. You're grounding down from the waist down, but you're lifting up from the waist up. On the next inhale, send the left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale back to center. Exhale the hands down into the mat. Curl the right toes under, step back into downward facing dog. Breathe deeply here. Inhale onto the toes, curl the spine, come forward into plank position and lower down. Inhale, pull through upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Lifting the hips up, reaching the tailbone towards the ceiling. Inhale onto the toes, curl the spine forward, come into plank position, lower down. Inhale, pull forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale onto the toes, bend the knees, hop forward. Inhale, flat back, look ahead. Exhale, chin to shins. Inhale, arms come all the way up, flat back, hands touch. Exhale, hands come down, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, bend the knees and the arms up overhead, hands touch. Watch the swaying in the back. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart and tip forward. Fingers in line with the toes, chin to shins. Inhale, flat back, look ahead. Exhale, plant the hands into the mat, hop back, plank position. Pushing out through the heels. Inhale, bring the forearms to the ground. Roll the elbows in towards the body. Breathing here, making sure your butt isn't too high, it's not too low, it's directly in line with your body. Feeling the hamstrings lift away from the mat. Exhale, come into dolphin pose, which is just a downward facing dog on your forearms. You may need to bend your knees here, and that's okay. Couple deep breaths here, and when you're ready, push up into a regular downward facing dog. Pushing the mat away from you, grounding down into all four corners of both feet. Inhale the right leg up overhead. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. And on the next exhale, bring it down. Inhale, step forward, turn the left foot out slightly. Come up strong, warrior one. Hands are together. Make sure the knee is directly on top of or below the ankle. You don't want it in front of the ankle. Exhale, interlace the hands behind your back. Inhale, come forward. Breathing deeply. Inhale, come up. Arms up overhead, hands touch. Exhale, come down. From here, you're just going to slide your left leg back just to see what happens. Maybe you'll come into a split, maybe not. Being really gentle with yourself here, using your hands to push into the mat. Breathing deeply, don't be too aggressive about it. Inhale, pull yourself up, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the leg. Should feel really good across the top of the left thigh. Try to stay even in the hands. On the next inhale, step the left foot forward. Turn the right foot out. Bring the arms up overhead, hands touch. Breathe deeply. Take a look at the left knee. Make sure it's behind or above the left ankle. Inhale, bring the hands interlace behind your back. Send your upper body forward, arms come up overhead. Breathe deeply. Stay light in the upper body. Inhale, come up. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, hands down. And then from here, slide the left foot forward, right leg back, just to see what happens. Being really gentle and really careful with your hip flexor on the right side and your hamstring on the left. Breathing deeply, use your hands. Inhale, curl the right toes, pull yourself up, three-legged dog. Exhale, come down. Breathing deeply. Inhale, come forward onto the hands and knees. Send yourself back for child's pose. If you like, you can try this modified version, bending at the elbows, bringing your hands together in prayer position, and bringing the hands at the nape of the neck. This is a really nice stretch for the triceps. Letting your body be really heavy here. Letting any kind of stress just melt away. Feeling your stomach with each inhale on the thighs. And with each exhale, the belly button moves in towards the spine. On the next inhale, coming onto all fours, curl the toes under, lift the hips up, push the mat away from you, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right hand to the left ankle. Breathing deeply here, slight twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Inhale, left hand comes to the right ankle. Bring the hand back. Inhale onto the toes, bend the knees, hop forward. Flat back, look ahead. Exhale, melt forward, chin to shins. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms reach up ahead, knees bend. Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale to stand. Hands come into your heart to seal in your practice.